Alright, you motherfuckers having a good time out of this motherfucker? You ready to fucking party?
Fuck you! Fuck all you motherfuckers! Another video on here again. Yeah, remember the old days? Another fucking video. Well, stop doing that. Anyway, so hey man, we just got back from Ohio playing up at the that Darkness Festival, whatever the fuck it was called. We had a damn good time. Saw lots of people we knew and met new people. Overall, excellent time. Glad to be there. Ohio has some good metal scene. Show turned out well, good amount of people, and so yeah, we're doing a little a travel diary or whatever to kind of tell the story how it went. So you know, we flew in from Texas to we flew into actually to Akron. So it was 3 o'clock in the morning. We wanted to leave early to be able to get there to acclimate to the local time, whatever. So we had a flight that left at 7 or something in the morning. We had to get up at 3 to drive there. So I pull up and go over to around 4 o'clock in the morning over to the Ugly One's house to pick his ass up. I didn't hear nothing from him the previous day, nothing like that. The fuck is wrong with this piece of shit? Anyway, I didn't hear nothing from him. I pull up there 4 o'clock in the morning. He's fucking laying in his front yard with his fucking pants down, his dick hanging out. Apparently he was passed out and fucking wiped out laying out there. And it's been cold here in Texas. It snowed not too long ago. And it was, I mean, not crazy cold, but it was cold enough, more cold than you should be sleeping out in the fucking front yard. He was passed out. We picked him up and his fucking pants on or nothing. Fucking, come on, man, we gotta go. And then fucking diarrhea started running down the back of his fucking leg. I was like, God damn. So his ass went in there and in the house. I guess he wiped up. I don't know, for all fucking know, the motherfucker probably just put his fucking pants on with shit all over the back of his leg. So we drive to the airport, get there, have our luggage put together. The actual Mordant Rhed CDs we're bringing for merch to sell, I put in a separate plastic bag because we were going to meet Nocturnal Penetrator at the airport and give them to him and put them in his suitcase. So we park in a parking lot, and then a bus picks us up. Put our luggage on the racks. We're sitting there with a bunch of fucking other people, all happy, going on vacation or some shit. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but the CDs were in a plastic bag, so the bus driver turns a sharp corner and the CDs all fall out over the fucking floor, and then the driver stops. Oh, I'm so sorry. He gets up, starts trying to pick them up. And he looked at the cover. It says, "Eat pussy for Satan." He went, "Eat pussy." God damn. He just put him in the bag. Guess he wasn't expecting to see that shit. Well, that's the right response I want to see from somebody when they look at that fucking front CD. But anyway, man, we get into the Houston airport. You ever been to the Houston airport? It's a big clusterfuck. It's crowded as fuck. It's just the last time we flew, I was all fucking stressed out and pissed off. This time I didn't give a fuck. I was just relaxed and whatever. Got on the plane, no problem. I still was feeling like shit because a week before I was fucking sick and felt like shit. I was over it, but even still I felt weak, and going to play this show I definitely was not 100%, that's for damn sure. I mean, I wasn't sick anymore, but you know, you get fucking sick, you still have the aftershocks of you still feel kind of fucked up. Wasn't able to work out or do shit for 2 fucking weeks, so I definitely wasn't up to par for this show, but I think it's still fucking made up for it, though. So we get on the plane, man, fly out. And our contact there was Cracker from the old fucking death metal band, Ohio death metal band Blood Coven. I did a video about them a while back. That's an early 80s classic death metal band from Ohio. If you don't know who they are, you should definitely check it out. You know, now you listen to the name Blood Coven, you think, well, it sounds fucking typical. Well, not back then. When it came out in the early 90s, that was not a typical name. Now if a new band came out called that, it'd be kind of fucking generic. But that's what they were called back then, so things were still new. So no, it was not a generic name back then. And they, of course, they should keep the name, the original name. They put out a lot of shit. We'll talk more about Blood Coven here in a little bit, but old Cracker, the drummer from the guy plays in Blood Coven, picked us up and he took us to lunch. It was cool, man, and went back to his house. He let us stay there. Very fucking courteous. Gave us a place to stay. Took care of us. We ate lunch somewhere, and then that night we went to some brewery that he said, I guess fucking Ripper Owens, he used to own that shit, and it was now still like a kind of a heavy metal brewery. It was all right, you know. It was not, the music was tolerable that was being played. It wasn't pure fucking shit. All I remember, there was some shit playing that sounded like fucking Ozzy Osbourne doing a cover of Shock the Monkey, which I don't know who the fuck it was. Somebody was doing a cover of Shock the Monkey over the radio, and it was it sounded like Ozzy Osbourne singing that. Imagine that shit. Monkey! Monkey! Shock the Monkey! It was fucking weird. But we got these fucking drinks here, like these strawberry, some kind of chocolate drinks, and they were fucking 10%. So we started slamming that shit, and immediately like, woo! Feeling good. I felt like shit, but that definitely livened things up. Then the waitress there was telling us, hey, you know what's one of the specials for today? I was like, what is it? She said, it's AIDS victim splooge or some shit. I said, what? AIDS, or what was it? She said, AIDS patient blood splooge or some shit. I said, fuck it. With a name like that, I gotta have it. She brought it out. It was all fucking bloody red. I don't know if she was fucking with us because I didn't see any shit like that on the goddamn menu. And it tastes like fucking shit, but it was very potent. It worked good. So we hung out there for a while, went back to old fucking Cracker's house and passed out. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but there was other people staying in the house. Somebody was up throwing up all fucking night. And I heard, because you could just hear everything through the walls. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck it was. I passed out and then I heard more throwing up. And I don't know who the fuck. Nobody said nothing about it the next morning, but somebody puked their fucking guts out that night. So yeah, maybe it was one of the people who came with me. I don't know, or some motherfucker there was. I was just laughing my ass off when I heard that shit. But good times, man. We wake up in the morning, it's fucking covered in snow. Looked like Christmas morning out there. You know, in Texas we get snow, but not very often. And there it was, felt very holiday-esque, like Hallmark Christmas shit. You woke up, but they took us to breakfast. We went to this place called Enchanted Cafe there in Akron. It was cool. What I like about a lot of this in Ohio, a lot of stuff was not chain restaurant bullshit. It's all independently owned stuff, mom and pop kind of shit. Fucking in Houston, it's all fucking chain bullshit, man. It's fucking crap. There are very few actual home restaurants. Well, actually, one of my favorite home restaurants, I'm getting off topic, is outside of Austin. There's a place called 290 Cafe. That's the kind of shit I like to go to. It's home cooking, you know, not the chain restaurant. We used to go there every time we leave Austin. We'd eat there. And there was a guy that was a waiter there. He looked like fucking magic. You better see that fucking early 80s ventriloquist dummy movie with Anthony Hopkins and that fucking dummy man. There's a fucking guy that works there that looks just like that. We always call him Magic. Anyway, getting off topic. So we ate at the Enchanted Cafe. It's cool shit. We walk in there and there's a fucking tree, a holiday tree. I said, hey, I told him, I said, excellent, you guys still got your fucking Christmas tree up. No, it's actually a fucking Valentine's Day tree. Said, oh, well, excuse the fuck out of me. But it was funny. The people that worked there were friendly, but still kind of sarcastic in a joking way. There was some old bastard, I guess he was the owner, who kept coming out there, and the way he kept talking, okay, boys, you want some coffee? All right, boys, he kept reminding me of some motherfucker from 1940s talking on the street on one of those movies back then. Hey, boys, you want some more coffee? Oh, no, we're good. That's good, because I didn't feel like getting it anyway. He was just a fucking smart ass. It was funny. We smart ass back to him. And then, of course, when we left, I said, hey, I like your fucking Christmas tree. Oh, man, look at Valentine's Day. So I had to fucking put that smart ass shit. Actually, also, too, when I was asking the waitress, I said, what should I get? You know, because I'm out of town. I'm going to eat like shit, which I did the whole weekend. And so what should I get? I asked her, should I get the French toast or the chicken fried steak and eggs? She said, well, how hungry are you? I said, well, I mean, I'm pretty hungry. She said, the chicken fried steak is really big. I said, all right. So I'll get that. They brought it out. Motherfucker was only about that big. I was thinking, is that that's considered big? I was like, motherfucker, you eat some hillbilly shit here and they give you a fucking big ass shit that's gonna make you fucking die after you eat it. I mean, I guess her idea of big and mine idea of big were two different things. But anyway, it worked out okay because it was just the right amount. It was good. Fucking food is good. Enchanted Cafe, Akron, Ohio. If you're in that area, I would suggest checking it out. I enjoyed it. Apparently they make homemade baklava and shit there. I didn't get any of that, but pretty fucking good place. So anyway, we go back to Cracker's house and he's like, hey, we're going to have a Blood Coven little rehearsal. Is that cool? Oh, fuck yeah. I want to check it out. So their guitarist, vocalist Dan came over. He's one of the original motherfuckers from the band from way back when. So they played some songs, man. It was cool. They have a new EP. It's coming out. I've heard the songs. It's very good stuff. Catchy songwriting. It's very death metal-y, but there's also a little bit of punk mixed in there too. You know, with fucking I like hardcore and shit. Cool hanging out with them, you know. It's also too funny. You meet people from out of town you never met before. You just automatically just click with them. They all like the same kind of shit we do. Not just death metal, but they like punk rock. We're talking about Disrupt and all kinds of ENT, extreme noise terror and shit like that. So it was cool hanging out and excellent live little rehearsal. So now we take our drive to Columbus, driving through the snow. Seeing people fucking driving off in the ditches and shit. Of course, fucking Cracker, he's a pro. He's just driving like no fucking big deal. Snowy shit. And finally got there to Columbus. It was snowing pretty good, but it kind of stopped when we got there. That's what I was worried about with the fucking weather. We got there at a hotel, the Junto, I don't know how the fuck you say it, Junto. It was a nice hotel, pretty close to the venue. So I know there were other places too, but I didn't want to stay in the fucking shithole. So we got one at Junto, went there and checked in. It was a pretty nice fucking hotel. I mean, it was like some shit I would go to if I was on vacation or something. It was lobby was all full of a bunch of trendy ass fuckers on their laptops and drinking coffee and reading books and a little fireplace. I mean, it was some fucking trendy hipster shit, but it was pretty cool looking, you know. And of course, we're walking through. Everybody else had fucking penetrator, and them all fuck these pussies. I fucking hate all these people, and they're talking shit. We checked in the hotel room, and Tone Joker and Rich, the silent producer from New York, were in town too. They stayed in the same hotel, so they were there. We got there, we hooked up, and also Warhammer 666 and Misanthropy were there. They stayed in a different hotel, but they met us up there. So we hung out, shot the shit a little bit, and then decided to go ahead and head to the fucking venue. At this point, the snow had stopped. It was more raining than anything, so didn't know what the fuck was how that was gonna happen. We got to the Witch Lab, the place where the show was at, parked. Went there, it was a pretty nice fucking venue. I mean, the bathrooms didn't have fucking piss and shit all over the floor. I mean, it was pretty nice. They had a nice little backstage area to get ready, and in the front, full bar, nice and clean. And they had that witch store next door. And even upon talking about this, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go in the witch store and everything. And I started talking to people, man. I didn't even make it over there. But before we did all that and settled in, we fucking put our shit in the venue, and then we walked down the street to some fucking pizza place, some hole-in-the-wall place, family-owned, with a bunch of guys who looked very fucking uninterested. Yeah, we'll take this. Okay, it'll be 20 minutes. They look real fucking enthused, but whatever. I'm sure they're in the middle of in city area that they probably deal with all kinds of fucking pieces of human garbage that come in there, so that's probably why they act like that. But the pizza was fucking great. I enjoyed it. We walked back over there. We met up with everybody. Fucking saw fucking Eddie Realms of Metal. I've talked with him all the time, but that was the first time actually meeting him in person. So, you know, he's getting his, he's working the VINCENT CROWLEY ACHERON table. I woke up, hey man, you got some sketchy shit on this table, motherfucker. Hey, yeah. And then Then we saw fucking homeboy J-Dog and his old lady Hellcat. Started talking shit with them too, bullshit a little bit. You know, they had homeboy. He's gonna be the master of what the fuck's it called? The master of the events or some shit. There's some fucking name he called it. He was gonna announce every band, so it was cool. And bullshit with them and a bunch of other people that I talked to that I talked to a lot online, and I met him in person for the first time. It's also funny, we first got there, I saw Vincent CROWLEY, hey man, what's up? And he was already pissed, this motherfucker, he was all pissed. I was like, what the fuck's up? He was talking about how the sound guy wasn't even there yet, unprofessional motherfucker, and he was like he was ready to kill somebody, which I understand. You're paying a sound guy, the motherfucker needs to be there on time. Plus, on top of that, with the Vincent CROWLEY band, they had a special setup where they were having keyboards looped in to play during their set, so he wanted to go over that. Motherfucker didn't show up, but he finally did. He looked like some kind of damn Mad Max shit with fucking gas mask on, walking around. Looks like that goddamn Immortan Joe or fucking Toe Cutter, you know, when he turned into Immortan Joe on that Road, Fury Road, whatever the fuck. He looked like some fucking more effeminate version of that. And then first band's coming up, fucking Church from Ohio. And then your fucking homeboy gets up there, J-Dog, to announce him. And actually, I've mentioned it before, it's been a while, but I got to give that fucking J-Dog, you know, some thank yous, because when we first started this fucking YouTube channel, he was one of the first people that talked about it, and, you know, and I heard a lot of people found out about us through him when he was talking about it, and then also I did a couple of collaborations, so we're definitely very appreciative of what he did for that. You know, and we showed our appreciation every time he was up there announcing bands. We were fucking heckling him, giving him a hard fucking time.
Speak up!
Old lady, goddamn Vincent CROWLEY. Vince Jr.
Speak up, pussy!
All good fun though, man. But Church got there and played some good fucking old death metal. Like this was a good show. Every band, I would want to see them, even if whether we were playing or not.
You guys all ready? Looks like a bunch of fucking old guys in here. So you can't make fun of me no more. I'm not the oldest one here. I don't see it. How many goddamn posers we have here? I don't see any dumbass ball caps or nothing. So none of that. So far it's looking like a pretty goddamn metal crowd. Yeah, just this guy. So that's the goddamn good. It's goddamn poser radar right there. You can spot him out from a mile away. He's just got a gore on his shirt, so he's got some class. At least someone knows what. It's not the gay album either. It's the first record. You know, the early shit. So yeah, we got our first fucking band tonight. The only time of day I would like to go to fucking church is for the goddamn local Columbus band goddamn church. So they're the opening band, the local goddamn band. So try not to look too fucking bored and get your goddamn hands over your ass.
And the Church, death metal band, but they have some pretty doomy kind of shit, kind of incantation like. But I don't want to say they sound like incantation, but they have like doomy parts, very heavy. And to give the sound guy credit, the sound was really good. You could hear all the instruments clearly during Church's set, and it was loud, but not too loud. You know, sometimes you go to a show and it's so fucking loud it just doesn't even sound good. This was loud, but it was perfect. You hear everything set up, and it was cool. We bullshit with Church, good fucking band, and I highly suggest you check them out. I think they've only got an EP or a demo or something out. This band needs some shit out, man. Go tell a fucking homeboy J-Dog to put some fucking shit out for you motherfuckers. It's a good fucking band, man. And next up, Vincent CROWLEY band played, and they also sounded very good. You know, very clear. Hear especially with that band, there's a lot of guitar work going on and bass lines. You can hear it very clearly, but the only problem was you didn't hear all the keyboards. So I know Vincent CROWLEY was fucking pissed about that. I would be too, because they had everything set up to have the keyboards playing. A lot of those songs have that. So that's the only thing that sucks about their fucking set, because they didn't have the keyboards. If you heard the 2 albums, you know that those are important as far as creating atmosphere. But regardless, I was still very happy with the set. Good fucking shit.
Come on, you motherfuckers, get up front!
And after that, Sathanas played, or as they say, what was he? We were talking to the guy, and he was telling us about how in Europe or something they kept calling him Sathanas, and he said it's Sathanas or I don't know. I can't remember which way. I just say Sathanas, but I think it's supposed to be Sathanas. It don't fucking matter. They're a good fucking band. It's been around a long fucking time, and I was very looking forward to seeing them live. And if you have not heard the band, they're from Pennsylvania. They have a really solid, catchy death metal. They got some up-tempo shit, but a lot of it's kind of mid-tempo, kind of rock sounding. But the riffs are catchy as fuck. I've talked about them on this channel before, and I've also told them in person. I was like, these fucking riffs are so fucking catchy. I mean, it just makes you want to get into it, man. And they have a new album out, too. Solid as fuck. And if you don't have that, Sathanas, you need to go check that shit out. I highly, highly recommend that fucking band.